People of Interest is sponsored in part by Vanguard. If you give us money now, we'll give you more money later. That's a pretty fair deal, right?
In the age-old debate between book smarts and street smarts, the bookmark set have high IQ societies such as Mensa and Intertel, while the street smart, the Corner International. If you never heard of the Corner, you're not alone. Only those with street smart IQs in the 98th percentile and above have the ability to even figure out it exists. Recently, notorious British gangster Barry the Spanner Lonsdale has revealed himself to be a member of this organization and has come forward with a tell-all book detailing the founding of the organization in the gritty north side of Manchester, England. He also divulges the requirements to gain membership and the names of some prominent members. Barry Lonsdale, welcome.
Hey man, yeah, hey man.
This book has been quite a shocker. A lot of names that you've come out with, some were not so surprising. Jay-Z, Sammy the Bull Gravano, but Sidney Poitier was a real shocker.
Hey man, it's like you do what you do, right?
Sure. Now, as it's come out in the book, everything's all right. Coming out in the book, your Barksdale street IQ score is 137, which is one of the highest in the world. Do you feel this is a nature versus nurture situation?
Yeah, I mean, you grow up on the streets, right? And therefore, you learn from them, right? So, being born on the streets, I've learned from the streets being born.
But other youths in your situation don't, get that street smart IQ. Do you think that perhaps it's from your parents?
My parents were both street people, so I don't think that hurts.
Sure.
Right, so I think part of it's genetic. Right. Part of what I want this book to show kids is that, you can live on the streets successfully if you're not an idiot.
It's a valuable lesson. Because, a lot of kids, sort of just run through life being idiots.
Right. In chapter 3, I talk about what's a shower to a wet nap. I mean, that's the title of chapter 3.
Right. Yeah. Very powerful. Very powerful.
There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, you'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find in a dumpster behind Burger King. Alright, dig on this. Did you know that the pickles they put on their sandwiches come in jars?
Really? I would assume it was like some sort of package.
Nah, so you think that.
Yeah.
You think the average person would think that it came in like cellophane or like what lunch meat comes in?
Yeah.
Wrong. It comes in jars like in the superstore. And you can just go and you can get these jars. Some of them still have pickles left in them. Expired, but they're still good.
Wow.
The real gold issue here is what you can do with the jars afterwards.
Of course, your chapter 7, the...
Saving your urine.
Yeah.
When you read it down in your luck and all you got is your urine to bargain with, you'll be surprised what you can get. I've threatened people with a jar of my own urine. I got in a car. I got a free ride on the ferry to Queens.
And there was that, how you met Nelson Mandela.
Right.
The way that you use your urine to get to South Africa.
I have tons of these and other anecdotes.
Now, you've certainly come a long way, but your life hasn't been without tragedy. A lot of your friends have succumbed to gang violence, drug use. Would you say that they're not street smart?
Again, it's like the street puts you in that situation. Stab somebody. You can't always come out on top. Sometimes the street smart thing to do is stab somebody. But it's like a math problem. It's like 2 numbers go in, one number's gonna come out. avoid violence and like some of the people you said on the card. Also, Tommy Two Toes. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
With 2 toes. Interesting story. You were just born with them. Exactly. Now you're catching on, baby.
What do you say to the set that says, stay in school? You know, you obviously dropped out in kindergarten.
Right.
You know, and you've become so successful. What do you say to kids who, you know, are on the fence whether or not to keep going?
Well, it's like, you gotta know, right? You know. You know it's time to drop out. Like, I had a friend, Matt, he stayed until the 7th grade because he wanted to learn how to make meth in chemistry class. He learned, and he's a millionaire.
So you do see some use for book smarts.
Right, you gotta know when it's time. Because it's like, if books weren't important, people would write them.
Okay, just like you wrote one.
Now you got me.
How has the Corner as an organization felt about you coming out with this book?
Well,
I mean, it's been very shadowy up until now.
They ain't cool with it. I mean, I don't know if it was obvious. I was freaked out in the beginning. I mean, I got shipped in UPS. I know it's a little unorthodox, but I have to be honest. Since releasing this book, I am terrified for my life. Also, is it cool if I crash here tonight?
Well, you'll probably figure out a way to do it anyway.
Right,
Barry,
yeah,
thank you.
Actual support for People of Interest is brought to you by Philly Improv Theater, Philly's home for comedy. In addition to shows every week of the year, FIT offers classes in improv, sketch, and stand-up. For more information, visit phillyimprovtheater.com.